Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there lived a poor but honest shoemaker who was just getting by. Though he worked tirelessly every day, luck never seemed to favor him. One cold night, he carefully cut the leather for just one shoe and prayed before going to bed. But in the morning, something astonishing happened. On his workbench was a perfectly made pair of shoes. He has never seen such wonderful shoes and flawless craftsmanship. He did not know what to do. Just then, a customer arrived and bought the new shoes at a generous price. With the money, the shoemaker bought more leather, cut more, and the miracle continued. The shoemaker was very happy with how the things were going for him. Night after night, he cut leather and left it on the bench, and every morning the shoes were ready and placed on his workbench in perfect condition. In the meantime, his tiny shop became known for the finest shoes in the village. His tiny shop was getting a lot of customers all of a sudden for the amazing shoes. The shoemaker's life changed completely, but he never stopped working hard. Time goes by, and as Christmas approached, joy filled the streets. But the shoemaker remained curious. Shoemaker says softly, "What if we stayed up tonight to see who's been helping us?" Shoemaker's wife says, "Yes, let's find out." That night, they lit a candle and hid behind the coats to wait. As the clock struck midnight, two tiny figures crept into the workshop. Nimble and swift, they set to work with tiny hands, stitching and hammering. The shoemaker and his wife watched, eyes wide with wonder. In no time, the shoes were finished and perfectly arranged on the table. And just like that, they vanished into the night. The next morning, the shoemaker's wife had an idea. She said, "We must thank them. Poor things had torn clothes. I'll make them outfits." And the shoemaker said, "And I'll make them shoes." They worked for days, sewing and stitching with love, and rushing to finish the shoes and dresses in time for the elves. That night, instead of leather, they left the gifts on the workbench. Hiding once more, they waited in silence. At midnight, the elves returned, only to find no leather but something even better. They dressed with glee, laughing and dancing in their new outfits. They sing as they move toward the door, dancing along the bench and jumping over furniture. The shoemaker and his wife never saw them again, but they never forgot their kindness. Though the elves never returned, the shoemaker never stopped working hard. His little shop flourished, and so did his heart. And so, a little kindness changed their world forever. And the shoemaker and his wife lived the rest of their days in peace, warmth, and joy.